Knock, knock. Anybody there? ¿No hay alguien allí? Knock, knock. Vengan a visitarme. Stop by and visit me. I started doing a live and the internet went out. Empecé a hacer un en vivo y se fue la internet. And I wanted you to join me. I'm going to go open the shop. Quería que me acompañaras. Voy a ir a abrir la boutique. And as soon as I'm done with the live, I'm going to come here to my sewing room and get it a little bit organized because my cleaning girl is coming in today and I have a big mess. I just need to organize some stuff. Ahorita que termine el en vivo, voy a venir a este cuartito de costura a organizarlo un poco, porque va a venir la muchacha que me hace la limpieza y tengo un desorden en este cuarto y me siento incómoda and I feel kind of bad. So I want you to join me. I'm going to be turning off this light. No, I'll just turn off this one. Solamente voy a apagar esta. And I want you to join me. I hope people show up to my live. Espero que me acompañes a mi en vivo. And you know, while I'm here, I'm going to grab my coffee, mi cafecito. And I hope I don't lose you because there's been problems with the internet. I don't know what's going on. Supposedly, I have the good internet, you know, what is it called? The high band? I don't know. But, you know, a pretty good quality of internet. But still, it doesn't. We've been having problems, and not just me, a lot of people. So come with me. We're opening the shop. I'm opening a little bit early. And I hope people show up to my live. And if you guys don't show up, I'm still gonna leave it. And I'm gonna go turn on my computer just to make sure that it's not blurry. I'm gonna set this here, grab my phone, and you come with me. And I just need to make sure that I need to make sure that you guys are able to see the video okay and that it's not blurry. And I'm going to put something here to set my phone. I don't want it to slide. Oh, let me see. I see that people are logging onto my live. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing? My phone is crooked. I need to get all of those little gadgets for the phone and for the lives. I'll be doing it. When I get a chance, it's just that when I go to Amazon to look for gadgets for my lives and all that, what attracts me, it's the thread, the yarn, you know, things like that. And I need to make time and get appropriate merchandise for my lives, like the phone stand, the selfie stick, which I had a few of those things, but people will borrow them and then they won't give them back. Thank you for the like. I'm gonna open my live and let me see. Give them back. Yes, the video is clear, and thank you. And I see that people are commenting. Tiv Sam, hello. You said this, but hello. I think you probably meant hello. Lillian Menendez. Hi, Vivian. How are you? I'm sorry, Lillian. Hi, Lillian. How are you? Thanks for coming to my live. Ghost Mick. You look lovely, miss. Thank you very much. I feel good. I didn't want to wear a full wig today because You guys don't know, but I love wearing wigs. I love wearing hats and wigs. And I didn't feel like wearing a wig, but I wanted to wear a hair topper. So and I didn't want to clip the hair topper, so I decided to wear this little bandana just to hold on to my hair topper. Um, and you love the energy. I woke up with a lot of energy. Mami Teresa, my mother, lives with me, so I did let her sleep until 8 o'clock in the morning. Right now, my time it's 10:29 a.m. So I let her sleep about 8:15, and then I started cooking, and then she woke up, and we started joking around and talking about comedy shows from the 70s. You guys check out Los Polivoces. We used to watch that comedy show, and it was just hilarious. There were dumb jokes, but they because they were so dumb that they're so funny. And we were talking about some of their jokes, and I woke up with a lot of energy. Hold a second, and look at my coffee. Tell me. uh, and I'm gonna drink this cup of coffee. It'll last me for about an hour. Salud. And I decided to do my live right now um, because when I came in through the back door, and then it's my sewing room, and it is a mess. My sewing room is a mess. And in about an hour, the girl that helps me clean the boutique will be coming to clean the boutique, and she also cleans the sewing room. And I am so embarrassed that I came in early to pick up, to organize the sewing room, leave the dust, the floor. She'll clean, she'll sweep and mop the floor and dust. But all the fabric that I have all over, all the pieces of fabric, I need to I need to organize, and I need to toss the fabric that I'm not using. I am such a hoarder when it comes to fabric. Like these, I'm going to show you here. Everywhere I have fabric. I have this leftover piece of fabric, and it's like I don't want to throw it away. You know, that's the way I am. And then I save it, and then I have about 100 pieces of fabric, and I don't know what to do with them. But I'm not going to throw this one out cuz it's so nice and straight. I'll probably do something with it. I don't know. But thank you, you guys, for showing up. And I hope you give me likes. I hope you give me a like or two. Let's target for four. Let's target for 4 likes, okay? And so, what made you start my YouTube? Um, I can feel you on. Okay, Ghost Mix says, I can feel you on that, but it's okay. It will eventually be cleaned up. Oh, yes, eventually I will. I should have gotten up in the middle of the night. Because I stayed over. We have a little room in the back, and because I was sewing late, and I could have gotten in the up in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep to clean, but I was too lazy scrolling through TikTok and YouTube and all that. And let's see. Ghost Mick is asking me what made me start my YouTube. Okay, my grandkids did the YouTube page for me because I didn't know how to do it. Because I have a boutique, my daughters did the Facebook page and the Instagram. And every day I would ask my kids, can you post something on Instagram? Can you post something of the boutique on Facebook? And it was every single day. And one day my oldest daughter told me, she said, you know, Mom, you need to learn how to do that. We are not going to be doing it every day. You're overwhelming us. And I just thought, okay, then I learned how to upload little videos, little comments on Instagram and Facebook. Then my grandkids were visiting one day, and my grandson tells me, Grandma, why don't you do a TikTok and a YouTube so that you can expose your your boutique? And I said, well, I don't know how to do that. Oh, and I don't know, it was about a half an hour, 45 minutes. They had already made my YouTube and my TikTok. And, but they didn't show me how to upload. They just created it. So I kind of figured out how to upload videos and, and things like that. I learned on my own. Then, May 2nd of this year, we had a Cinco de Mayo celebration here in the downtown. And I was talking to a friend from Mexico. And I was telling him that it was very beautiful in the downtown area, lots of stands. And he told me, why don't you do a live on YouTube? And I told him, well, I don't know how to do lives. And what happens if I don't know? Oh, I got all shaky, all nervous. And then he told me, let's hang up, try and do the live. And I did. As I was walking on my back alley, going to the streets to look at the vendors, I was scrolling through my phone and I figured out how to do a live. And I've been doing live since May 2nd of 2026. And the first 10 lives, I was very nervous. I couldn't even read comments. I am very sincere. I couldn't even, and I'm dyslexic and I'm not a good reader. And little by little, I've been feeling more comfortable, um, because eventually I want to have enough hours on YouTube to monetize, and also enough hours of feeling comfortable, because I want to show you how I do my sewing, my clothing from start to finish. And I want to do it live, but I need to get a rhythm. I need to get used to it, and with time, I know that I'll. It takes me a while. I learn things by doing, not by watching a video or reading instructions. No, I learn by doing, by touch and all that. That's how I learned to sew, by ruining so much fabric. It took me a couple of years to get the hang of it, of how to cut my fabric for a top, for a skirt, and so on. I kind of figured it out. I just have trouble following directions because I get so distracted. And that's how I started the YouTube and all the other media like the Facebook and Instagram, because my girls didn't want to help me out anymore. But it's not that they didn't want to help me out. They wanted me to learn, and the only way I was going to learn if it was if they stopped helping me, because I relied on them on everything. Any little issue, I would call them. And then I would call them because I had a flip phone. I just got one of these, scrolling phones not too long ago. I had a flip phone, and and I would call them, and they would get irritated, and they would tell me, Mom, if you had one of those iPhones, you can just send me a message. But honey, I want to hear your voice, I would tell them. It's like, oh, Mom, we're fine. It's a long story, but it's a family issue. Hazel de Leon, hello. Thank you for coming. I'm going to go back to Ghost Mick. Did you like my YouTube explanation? I just keep rambling and rambling. Um, can you guys, do you guys believe me if I tell you that I was very shy? Very, very shy, extremely shy. And look at me now. I am doing YouTube lives every day. um, my favorite. My favorite fabric to sew. Not by favorite, I'm going to say, but I have to use it a lot. Is a stretchy material. Excuse me. Every time I do a live, I cough. Every single time, my throat gets dry, and I do I don't really like sewing the stretchy, but I use a lot of stretchy material for all my dress types or styles that I do. And the reason why I use the stretchy material is because I can do a full skirt and it can fit a few sizes. I apologize. It can fit. I can make a top that it's a little bit stretchy to fit small, medium, and large, and that's good. I am very sorry. I have to cough again. I'm going to drink some coffee. But if I drink coffee and I cough, I'm going to spit it all out. And this is because I'm talking and talking, and my throat gets dry. Thank you, you guys. You guys are showing up. Can you guys give me a like, please? Please. I was targeting for four, and we have two to go. And then after we meet the four likes, we're gonna target for six. How's that? Okay. Thank you very much. Northing, Northing BZ. I'm just to say Northing. Hello. How are you? Northing, I'm boring. That's okay, mijo. Northing, yeah. Well, no, it's not that I'm boring. It's that I really don't have a really good topic, maybe to interest you. But in my previous conversation that I was having just a few seconds ago, I'm going to try to do my best. I'm going to try to do my best so that I can find interesting topics so I won't be boring. But I understand. Yeah. It's that the topics that I'm talking about you're not interested, and I understand. Let's say if I was going through my YouTube and somebody had a live and was talking, the conversations that I'm having right now, I probably would scroll away and not even listen to it. But I really do thank you for commenting, and I thank you, you guys, for showing up. Um, Ghost Mick, I'm proud of you. Keep it going. It's your first time starting on YouTube, so you will eventually get really good. Yes, I have a feeling that I will. I have a feeling that I will get eventually if uh, if YouTube continues being a platform where we can do our lives or our interest and show them to you, expose them to you. I have a feeling that I'm going to get better at it. And the reason why I also say that I will get better at it, because when I was young, many years ago, everything that I did, I mastered everything that I did. Um, Everything. I was shy and nervous, but the more I did it, I would become good at anything that I did, either from being a receptionist, being a secretary, being a government employee, being a teacher, an instructor. You probably wouldn't believe that I taught at one time because of the way I am. And raising my children, having a life, I become really good at what I do, and I am proud what I have done in my past. I've been retired from the my job that I had for a year and a half, and and I am getting better and better at my sewing here in my boutique, and um, Let's see. I love it 100%. In fact, I'm locked in for the Lord. Oh, you're locked in? You're locked in? Uh, I don't know if it is what I'm thinking, but I hope you're well. I hope, and I just thank you, Ghost Mick, for coming to my life. Really, I really do. And thank you for commenting. What I hear is that if we have a live and people like our lives, they comment and they subscribe, it helps the channel. And I'm not going to push it very, very hard because if my YouTube explodes and it becomes a good platform and a platform that interests people, it'll just come. It'll just come. I'm going to be patient. Uh, by the way, you said you have grandkids. I assume you were married. You were married. What's one thing people don't talk about revolving around marriage? Locked in means I'm invested. Oh, okay. Okay. You're invested. Okay. I was thinking locked in, in jail. I was thinking, I thought I'm not going to assume anything bad. Okay. I get it. What you were married? What's the one thing people don't talk about revolving around marriage? Um, um, when I was married, I don't talk about my married life. Uh, had a husband, uh, had a happy married life with the ups and downs. But then things, it had we had to split. And we're both happy. But yeah, and I do have grandkids. I don't think I'm going to have any more grandkids. My girls are at an older age where I don't think they're going to have any more children. I don't talk to them about, private things like that because I just feel that their life is their life. But I am so glad that they only have two children each. My oldest daughter has two girls, my granddaughters, and my middle daughter has two, a boy and a girl. And my grandkids run. The youngest is 16, the oldest one 23. So they're already at an older age. We're really good friends. With my daughters and my grandkids, we are so bonded that I continue to grow with them. And that even my granddaughters, they tell me, no, not my granddaughters, my grandson. Grandma, you don't act like a grandma, she tells him. You don't act like a grandma. How does a grandma act? Well, I don't know, but you don't act like one. I tell him, I sew, I crochet. Yeah, mom, but yeah, and I have fun with my kids. I don't know. I have said in my other videos my age, and I don't know if it's good or bad, me commenting on my age. But sometimes I figure, why lie about it? Why, I'll be 64 years old. I can't believe it. And the reason why I can't believe my age, it's because in my mind, I'm still 16, 17 years old. In my mind. Okay. I understand my responsibilities, but and and I feel better about myself at this age than when I was growing up because, me being a teenager, a young lady, a young woman, a young mother, I was very insecure. But I'm over that. I'm over the insecurity. I feel good about myself, and that's why I decided to retire from my regular job and just dedicate my time to my boutique. Because believe it or not, this this boutique, this building, and I mentioned to you guys on a previous YouTube video, but I'm going to mention it again because you guys weren't here. But when I was 17 years old, I was driving by the street, down the street, because right here in the corner there was the theater, the Mexican theater was there. It's a church now, but it was a theater. I was passing by and I saw this building. They used to fix washer, dryers, refrigerators. And then I went and I parked, and I remember telling my mother, when I get home after the movies, I told her, Mom, you know that building where they fix the refrigerators, washer and dryers, and stoves? One day I want to open a clothing store there. And my mother told me, she speaks Spanish, she told me, oh, estás loca, meaning, oh, you are crazy. And, and we just left it at that. And 11 years ago, in the winter, a few days before Thanksgiving, I was passing by. My mother was with me, and she said, oh, Juanita, there's a sign up there. I can barely read it, but I think the building is for sale. Well, the owner, the previous owner of this building, he was a really cheap tightwad, you know, very nice gentleman, but he was such a big tightwad that he on a piece of paper, on a very small piece of paper, he wrote a sign, building for sale, and his phone number. The print was so small that I had to get off the car and read it. I got the number. I called the gentleman. It took me 3 days to get a hold of him. He showed me the building. I ended up buying the building. And my dreams when I was 17 years old became reality 10 years ago. This August will be 10 years me running the boutique, because it took me almost a year to fix it up because it needed a lot of work done. So yeah, dreams do come true, but you have to work really hard, to make your dreams come true. Thank you, Ghost Maxifa. I look amazing. Um, yes, my energy. And when I first opened my boutique, I was still very shy. Customers would come in. I would sweat. I would get so nervous, and I would say, good morning, good afternoon, or in Spanish, buenos dias, buenas tardes. And I would ask them, is there anything you're looking for? Can I help you? I would tell them that. But in my mind, I would be hoping that they would say, no, we're just looking, because I was so nervous. Um, I really couldn't really have conversations, because I was extremely out of whack. I was it was a way too much. The shyness, the insecurity, but I guess I'm over that. I'm doing lives. And guys, I'm going to have to end my live. It ended up being I don't know, it's probably going to be a 30-minute live. I have to leave because my cleaning girl will be coming in a few minutes, and I have to go pick up my all the junk that I have in my sewing room. And I want to thank you all for showing up, and thank you for the likes. And Ghost, Mick, thank you for your commenting. Yes, and you guys, dreams do come true. They don't come easy. They don't come easy. Sometimes you have to work really hard to make your dream come true, but then you lose things for make. I lost my relationship to make my dream come true. You give and take. Uh, because sometimes your dreams are not your partner's dreams, your husband's, your wife's, your children. They're just your dreams. And sometimes you have to let go of things, of situations, if you want your dreams to become true. And that's what happened with me. Uh, my Instagram. Oh, let me. I'm gonna go in here to see Vivere at VIVE underscore. Okay, I'm gonna start over. VIVE underscore RE underscore Vivere. It's my Instagram. I hope I'm clear. I had to open another window to look at it. So please follow me on Instagram. And let me see. I'm also on TikTok. TikTok is Vivere Couture and the number 59. VIVERE COUTURE 59. Um, 59, that's how old I was when I opened the TikTok. So follow me on Instagram, TikTok, uh, Facebook, and on YouTube. Thank you for coming, you guys. Thank you, Ghost Mick. Thank you for coming. Jennifer Peterson, thank you for coming, Jennifer. I just was talking and talking, and I'm just saying hi to you, but thank you for coming to my live. Nothing, GR, Nothing, thank you for coming to my live. Hazel de Leon, I really do appreciate you guys coming. Lillian Melendez, TV Sam, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you join me tomorrow. Adios. Bye.